President of the Republic, Mr. Adama, and whatever the interactions lead to, as a government, we are prepared, and we thank him for that open man. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we are all aware of the fact that construction, whatever work, for journalists to cover this event without having the people being healthy, has been very strong in the mind of His Excellency, office over 7 years ago now. History. When His Excellency's government came in office, obsolete equipment, a lot of times we didn't even have what we needed to do the basic operations. And there was paucity with regards to skills. So the challenges were immense. His Excellency vowed to change that situation. And he said, we cannot continue. The facilities we have, or we had, were all dilapidated with more dignified environments, in environments that are fit for purpose. We also realized that, of course, they say Gambia is small, the diversity of the people, where they dwell and so on. So it is equally important to increase access to projects in the health sector. We have seen the Farato Teaching Hospital that is coming on, rated sometime early next year. This facility was of laboratory, state-of-the-art. It will host. We have also seen within the same complex tools, bandages, dressing materials, human parts at the dump sites. We say that is not acceptable. Children will go there and scavenge. Smaller one at Edward Francis Hospital. In the same medical waste management system, each of the 7 health regions has gotten a containerized incinerator to ensure that the people of this country are protected from contaminated materials. This is all part of the sometime, inshallah, early next year, one will be, and construction work is going on. 2 months ago, we laid the foundation stone for 6 health structural development. We have equally seen the renovation in Edward Francis Teaching Hospital. I think all of you should all remember the very sad incident of AKI in this. Inshallah, that should never happen in this country again. But we can only be, and construction work is far ahead. Now, we decided to put a food company, inshallah, all drugs and foods that come into this country. A lot of work is being done also in Wiam Health Center. Tens of millions of dollars is, equally speaking, Brikama Health Center is also getting to be brought to the doorsteps of people. Yes, to make it health facilities, we need. And believe me, for the past few years, government and partners, these health facilities, they are surprised that these are in Gambia. They start wondering, we got visitors, provision of life-saving equipment, including various types of monitors, various types of scanning equipment, ultrasound machine, and the people within the building are protected. Services in our facilities, we have 5. So a lot is happening with regards to service provision, with regards to, there is a shortage of healthcare service providers all throughout the world. However, countries are doing various things, having specialists. We have a medical school. We should be able to train people to specialize in the country. For medical specialization has started in this a few years ago under the leadership of His Excellency President Adama Barrow. In the postgraduate training program, come to Gambia to work at the Edward Francis Teaching Hospital. And as I speak to you, we have up to 100 Gambian doctors. They are already doctors, and so on and so forth, including surgery and the rest of it. I think this is a very, very big plus for this country in 2, 3, 4, 5 years, because some more specialists in this country. I think this is phenomenal. But of course, medical work service delivery is teamwork, easier, and so on and so forth. Public officials have been successful training prodigy, a flagship program that is going on here. being trained, laboratory scientists are being trained. And I think it will also excite you to know that in 2026, we will graduate our first batch of the locally trained dentists are collaborating to train pharmacists in this country. But these are all strategies to strengthen the health system. So we are tackling the health system. Every now and then we hear about, we should be cognizant of the fact that use in the hospital, all medical items from drugs, cotton wool to plaster to depend entirely from outside. Challenges are bound to occur. But of course, government over the past, what has been allocated for procurement of drugs under the leadership of His Excellency since he came into office is the suppliers. I must say here, the biggest challenge we have as a government, and unfortunately, the rules, and when it is time to deliver, they dilly-dally until we threaten to take them to court. The one who is supposed to bring them, after fulfilling the requirement, and that is the law, if we are procuring, they provide documents, they win, time to supply one excuse after the other. And since we are in a democracy, we would. But that notwithstanding, the hospitals have medications. I want to clarify that. They have fluids, they have anti-diabetic drugs, they have antihypertensive, something different. So a lot is happening with regards to, there is a lot to say, but at this juncture, if you want me to, sorry? Anyone will be given Kambanta. Be Mejata Kendia Bunda la Kachaka. Pruka Nintola, the Kacha. Ninko Kuma, Lotani Jama Natare Buntola, the Kacha. Ninko Kuma, Lotani Jama Natare Bukotorin, Bandu Lotano, the Yamin Alhalo Minto Namira Omamo, Kotota, the Luluma Soto. Therefore, we are to operation of the Bandivota, the Luluma Soto. Therefore, we are to operation of the Bandilotano Kono. Nga Batami, la Caradole, Nimboroita Yasamboto, Wosifa le Traja, and Boro Lamanco Mobe, and Boro Lamanco Mobe. President Barrow Sita, Ako Keke Bimbondaduma, O Kakumbo la Pola Navato, even a Kelano, Purka, O Kakumbo la Pola Navato, even a Kelano, Purka, O Alhalo Fali. I am Tolia Marimina, Akonga Lotano, Lafa Fali. I am Tolia Marimina, Akonga Lotano, Lafa Bamboka. Mobuga Sasadua, but Sasa had a modimola Balu, but in Sasa. The polyclinic Fanando Kuka, Nimi and Yaso, Yaji Boko Mimbeji, and Volpo Danila, Kalum Banco, Yaji Boko Mimbeji, and Volpo Danila, Kalum Banco, Co-control Kaki in Kakal Pole. By Ning Mekol Kala, Alphalanka, Wahina, working Kakal Pole. By Ning Mekol Kala, Alphalanka, Wahina, Wabebusu. President Lotan, Kuta Lulu, Jamabi, Minalo Tan. President Lotan Kuta Lulu Jamabedi, Minalo Tan Kuto Fanando, Inshallah, Basse, Bita Blood Yellow, Inshallah, Basse, Bita Blood Yella, Spulka Foundation, or Lamin Bita 4, Lotan Kanyan Dintata, Lotan Woro Kunumboto Foundation, or Lamin Bita 4, Lotan Kanyan Dintata, Lotan Woro Kunumboto Jibeka. Bulu Yena Mukolti, Yirwa la Carola, Lotano la Carola. Bulu Yena Mukolti, Yirwa la Carola, Lotano la Carola. Barigo, Mia Longo Sai, at a Jadla Yeta Bantala Bango, Lukan, Kurka specialite. Walenka Dokaro Karandi, Puru Mimbe Fararokel, Kadolafa, specialite. Walenka Dokaro Karandi, Puru Mimbe Fararokel, Kadolafa, Trokarafa, Jamala Bibi kan Yimbango kan. Fanana Karan de la Fata, Lafa Jamala Bibi kan Yimbango kan. Fanana Karan de la Fata and Kenneth. Min Karam Sembo Mawara, Yara Rosifa bin Laftala, Dosodro. Naboro Fananako, or I've got Mantaronia. Bariboro la Naboro Fananako, or I've got Mantaronia. Bariboro la Mango Gosif Alabo, Green President Barosita, I million Jamal in Gosif Alabo, Green President Barosita, I million Jamal in Beka Bonambata. Ni Mansakunda ko lafa ni mbori na molu sotota mi a lon ko to ba supply la non silo liendo ma GPP la sa wol file don defe wol man bala fa so banko c'est problème ma GPP la sa wol file don defe wol man bala fa so banko c'est problème on a c'est normal bari ba be démocratie le wa dan do borol batula be loi no mala bari be borol batula a wen batani ba pour ni heddo mi mol ka so borol la ko pour ka wo bondi bari kanyim mi be foten ana famu munet andu mbafola le ko mo sutero kele be senari ikafo mi health indicators na Gambia la health indicators la fata bake it better improve ta bake baro tendula bake anala Mansakunda kadu nyaje mbenyin ko be atakende ala wala bo kalmo bari kono ngirwa balle keji na reform jamal le keji moto ko dolu bring president barola Mansakunda nata wol mu ku dimindi ballet ko kilimbo ko no dem nun do ikaaje ka impress badi molla wuli keme jam sita ako fo fali and no wol fali sai wol bika jola e kamini karandi o minbe do ko la account to directly sai mol woko bring oma na kerole ma o mu kele ballet di Facebook be ko fo nyina mu kelot bring o la block ngo te kela okay lo to symbol la biya lonko wala sabu kanyitu la lon ni wol ya lo kon ye molu so winka ko foy ni wol ya lo kamin ya bukata nyama dan nu hanin fen kon jibu talo la and this has endeared us to the partners. That is why the partners are coming forward with a lot of support for the country at the highest level, His Excellency, from ourselves, our humble selves, and the
we will move on to the next item where we'll watch a brief the chance for the ministers team to introduce themselves and the sector the chance for the ministers team to introduce themselves and the sector they represent. Thank you.
Ensuring that quality healthcare.
Thank you.
Ensuring that quality healthcare is just.
Opondani washo osiri
menen sine tani hebani cella tawa hebani ko cellangal woni yeso
nayi boso kanol poli
ko cellangal woni yeso
nayi boso kanol poli on ko moko kay nayi boso kanol poli on ko moko kay kane kama ibikelela bunko ne kanya kane kama ibikelela bunko ne kanya ne ka musoma
ba ke jale
ne ka musoma
ba ke jale ke biara karo kan bi isi puja mate si jamna makelo ba ke jale ke biara karo kan bi isi puja mate si jamna makelo damma
mono na nyaka hasiti sama jaw te ti sama jaw ta ko
In our hospital.
Each you a designation.
So I think this is something that I want the bosses to look into and help.
of honest with patients. So we are getting there gradually, but there is something has to be said. We cannot say this is, and when we announce it, then this is it. So, and when we announce it, then this is it. So probably other countries.
Sign language.